he was shooting
Yep.
out of the. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes. Well, I'm also slowly eating my food that I probably shouldn't be eating. Hi, peoples. On YouTube's.
do.
Come on.
Hello.
22. Sweet.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's try that again. Here we go. This is episode 22. We are burning through this thing. Woo!
Yes.
Yay.
You give me a minute to like spread it all over the place, but not like a, like a viral thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Ew, exactly. Oh, so get this. I can't use the EM dash anymore. And that's
Why?
frustrating.
Why has it been canceled?
No, it's just a consistent part of AI responses. You know, because AI responses are programmed to be written in a way that is easy to digest because they use punctuation in the appropriate fashion. And by and large, internet usage does not encourage that, but I'm autistic, so periods and commas go where they go. Like, because no one has ever said, wow, I wish this was harder to understand, unless they were specifically coding it to make it hard to understand to someone else, because that's where slang comes from, right? But like in all situations other than that, like no one receiving the message on purpose is like, wow, I wish this was harder for me to understand. Thanks for that. Thanks for, being so clear, jerk. Anyway, so I can't use the EM dash anymore. Because every time I do that, somebody accuses me of being an AI bot. And I'm going, no, I know what a semicolon is. That's all.
Well, see, I think what you need to do is you need to lean into the neurodivergent side. And just if you are going to use the M dashes and the semicolons, what you need to do is you need to make every sentence longer than any one AI program would ever write.
But I don't pay for Twitter, so I can't do that.
Wait, there are people who pay for Twitter?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the appropriate response. I knew we was friends.
Yeah, the blue check people. Yeah, they
the blue
pay
check
the
people.
Yeah.
Now, no
They pay to be
shade on blue
verified.
check people who have like a big fancy business or whatever, and you can't risk fake accounts. Fine, whatever. Like Archel Sorian, who makes the system we're about to play, I'm pretty sure has a blue check. Good for them.
Yeah.
But if you're just some rando, stop that. Like,
well, yeah, I could totally understand, like, if you're famous or you have a business or you something like that, but otherwise.
Yeah, if you're just some internet don't do that. Anyway, we should somebody should say the phrase. And then somebody should recover what happened last time.
I have missed it. It's been like 3 weeks almost at this point.
Yeah, I wonder who that'll be.
Right.
I haven't said the magic words in so long.
You don't want to hand them off to anybody else? You don't want to make 4 do it?
I don't know if I can remember the words anymore. Wait. Let me try.
Are the words muffin button? I am the hype. No? Those aren't.
No. Sir. Previously on Shadowcraft.
Yay.
It's been 3 weeks. I need you to like do it again and dig deep this time. All the way down to your nethers. Or the sub-nether area.
I can't fart the phrase previously on Shadowscar.
Oh, that attitude.
Yeah, right? You're an American, not an American. Try again.
Oh, God. I have seen a movie that put that actually into the script. I need you to understand.
That is fantastic.
I'm sure there is one.
No, seriously.
I 100% believe that you have.
The guy who made Spy Kids and Sin City.
Oh, boy.
Did a movie called,
boy. Wait, those are the same guy? That's
Yes!
Yes. Right? Just opposite ends of the spectrum of cinema.
Well, we knew he was off the rocker with the Thumb song.
Right. Right, but he did a movie called Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and Johnny Depp actually does deliver the line, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?"
Wow.
To Danny Trejo.
Of course. It's a good way to get killed.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
Anyway, you were saying previously on Shadow Scar with your whole chest.
All right, so
anyway, sorry. Are we doing
sorry,
it again?
I didn't know you're doing it again.
I don't know. I'm doing it again.
He's out of practice.
Right. Yeah. Now the moment's ruined. You dropped it. Let's pass the ball to Mackenzie.
Yes.
Sorry.
Here's Twile on Shadow Scar.
Did you just say that through your nose?
Oh.
Next time you'll say it like Ben Stein, completely flat.
Well, I can say this phrase in any number of ways. I have 1,000 voices.
The man of 1,000 voices. Nice.
Yep.
All right, so the car starts to flatten because remember we're in like this car chase with like massive cats. So the ceiling starts to flatten and it slices. Yeah, cats.
Laser.
Slices directly through Tanamichi, Hoshi, and Kai. The ship is right above us, and Hoshi tries to grab Tanamichi because they are struggling while casting a shield to bring them onto the ship. Forward cast spirit shackles to grapple the cat at the risk of being dragged with it. They then tell the cat to sit down. We just see it sit, but it's actually like just through the shackles, so we all think that 4 is like the cat's actually listening to 4. Kai shoots one of the cats with the crossbow. Molly goes to help Tanamichi with a healing potion. Everyone gets on the ship. Kai is being dramatic, laying on the floor. And of course, Molly heals Rena first. Hoshi finishes off the cats and steers us to a new statue of gold to help our cause. And that cause is we need the gold to help the floating spaceships, like space world that Kai is from, stay afloat.
Space world.
So we all just remember that we are actually on a mission to restore the council because we kind of all forgot about that little tidbit.
Yep.
Kai realizes that the tracker on Molly's enemy ship is missing, and so is the ship. So that's a little concerning. We come up to the space station, like Kai's home base, and it starts shooting at us. They've just been destroying any and all ships that are getting close, ours included. Our ship is actively falling apart. Kai gears up and puts on the astronaut chute and gets ready to be launched to the side of the station to open the door to get us to safety. And then Tanamichi fired him from the cannon, and he is hurling towards the space station.
Fire the ferret.
I still don't know why we did that.
Because it was bad.
Because that's this entire group.
Okay, so the reason...
And I love you all for it.
Regularly. You have a distinct lack of subtlety that I appreciate.
Yeah, like I said, the unsubtle shinobi. Anyway, we did that because the docking bay for Refuge, the Helio station, the door to open and close the docking bay is partially ajar, but only in like one corner. So I can ferret worm my way in through the gap to open the door the rest of the way, but I need to be able to be on the outside of the station to do it. So what's going to happen is you have fired me in a torpedo.
How much time did that save, though? We're going towards the door of the ship, too.
But as I recall, somebody fixed the thruster, so the ship isn't hurtling towards the space station anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
But we still have to get in there.
We had previously been sort of falling without style towards the station, having been shot multiple times in the ship go burr parts. So we had just fixed the engine, and then I hopped into the torpedo and was going to be fired at the station. Realizing that I wouldn't be able to get back out before impact, I had to spatial portal myself onto the surface of the station while the torpedo crumples against the outside of the station like a tin can.
You bet. in my notes, because I wrote these before you came up with the plan, I have 2 rounds of 4Kai inside a torpedo splats on the station like a bug on a windshield. Glad I can take that out of my notes now because you're all not dead and shit.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was still trying to, in my head, determine whether I was going to be falling out of the torpedo head first or feet first, and which direction my head and feet were respectively going to be facing. And I have no idea because
Your shadow maneuver, do you have to be able to see where you're going with the second one?
I believe we ruled on this last time.
We may have.
No, I just have to wait until the absolute last possible second because the distance I can put it on is 50 feet away.
And at the speed you'll be going, that's basically instant. But not quite instant, which is good. Because if any system, I don't care which one it is, Pathfinder, Shadow Scar, it doesn't matter. Every system I've ever played draws a real big line between maybe gonna die, dying, dead. Huge difference.
Yep.
Near death is sort of like the space we eternally live in, 1 second away from a horrible demise.
So I bring this up because that means if you wait for I knew there was something that was important. You're hurtling there at the very last second. Would you make, as you shift through the portal onto, mag boot, would you make a endurance roll to make sure all that kinetic energy that's kind of, because you're going to stop abruptly if you don't. I don't want you to pull a Gwen Stacy is what I'm trying to avoid here. On the upside, if it doesn't work out, you'll have killed you, not Spider-Man. So
actually, wouldn't that technically be me? Since I'm the one that shot him out of the cannon.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. If he dies this way, it'll be his fault. If he doesn't die this way, it'll because like you fired him, but then he chose a different course of action.
Yeah, it would be sort of I guess karmic payback for the whole knife to the throat incident.
I would blame you indirectly at most.
Yeah,
that's a grown ferret.
That's a fail.
How bad a fail?
No.
I only had 2 dice and one of them was a 1.
Oh no.
Oh.
That hurts, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some dice to do. Oh wow, I rolled really badly. You take a whopping 3 damage and break a leg.
Ow.
But you're on the outside of the ship, you're fine. The station, you're fine. But you're not fine. One of your kneecaps just popped like it was made out of glass. But I mean,
my patella.
Right, yeah, right. You spread that on toast, I hear.
Well, I might now. Yeah, and I just got that fixed.
Did you?
What, the Nutella?
Nice.
Thanks,
buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So from the way your background is, because you have everything else is, I just see you petting a purple plant in the background.
Yeah. It would appear that he's just petting the void. Oh, that's kind of fun. Check that out. My arm just disappeared. That's kind of neat. That's okay.
Green screen technology.
There's a cat directly next to me, and
lies.
I couldn't resist any longer.
Lies. You just want us to believe it. Prove it.
Cat.
Right.
I sent a picture to the Discord of exactly where he is right now.
It's yeah.
Oh well, I can't look at the Discord.
Mackenzie's got a cat who keeps.
Right, Mackenzie's cat is real. Your cat is a prop.
Of existence.
The lovely Jack left me.
My fiance just popped up in the background instead of Molly, so that was kind of funny. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Oh my god, he's real.
Oh.
I love the leg
cameos.
He has now been disturbed.
It's like, you son of a. What is everybody else doing in the ship? Or are you just waiting for Kai to handle it?
I mean, there's nothing necessarily that we can do because the comms aren't working, right?
Right, your comms aren't working, but you did fix the thrusters, so you're busy dodging laser fire, unless you wanted to do something else.
Also, keep in mind that our
your
Like
brain
ninja comm.
thing. Right, your ninja comm still works fine, right?
Yeah.
Just the comms from the ship to the planet is not working.
Right,
to the
yeah,
point
they
where
can't hear you.
Aren't shooting or aren't stopping shooting at us.
Kai, as
Probably
you
work on
go ahead.
that.
Oh,
Because I
your
know that
comms work fine. It's their
No,
comms that are broken.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, probably
Yeah.
next step would be to work on comms. Because I know all of us that weren't really doing anything for sure. We're just doing the help action to help with the engineering to fix the engines.
Right.
Which
Kai,
we use all of our Inyos to do.
You
Yeah.
sure did.
Oh, I did. Oh, I didn't use that, but yeah.
Well, no, I
yeah,
have
I did.
most of them. I don't think I have them all.
You don't have
I
mine.
I use my
I
my
have-
Inyo to not immediately kill Kai as I shot them out of the cannon.
There.
Yes, I have.
So-
There are 6 of you normally. I have half of your Inyos.
Yep.
That's so scary.
Which
I
means
know,
right
right?
now I have more
Hate
than
that.
half
Fucking
because
terrified.
Hoshi isn't here. So the system does suggest that I use the Inyos to give bad guys extra rolls or to cost you one of yours. The implication there for me was in combat, which is to say, even though he only had 1 success, it felt, I don't know, mean. A second ago, if I'd have been like, yeah, I got 1 success. No, you didn't. I would like,
No.
So you're on the outside of the ship. You're peering through. You're on the outside of the station. You're peering through the hole. You see the problem. The ship has gone into power. The station is essentially low enough on power that they are running what they can, like backup power, which is why the door is closed, because there isn't enough power. There isn't enough juice to drive the engines, so they can't avoid crashing. What they can do is armor up as best they can so that they survive as much as they can when they crash.
But wouldn't they need what energy? Aren't they using energy to fire all the guns?
They probably think you're raiders. Also, the guns outside run on like piddly little energy in comparison to the thrusters that drive the whole fucking station.
True.
Okay, well,
They could. Yeah.
I'd like to
tell them to divert the guns so
gun
they stop
power
shooting
to
at
door
us.
power. Gun power to door power.
You want to redirect it or try and be on this side of the ship and like go through comms?
Redirect. If I can wiggle worm and then hack.
You're gonna. Oh yeah, going through is not a problem. You're going to let me get this straight. You're gonna hack an entire space station? The whole thing?
No, just the guns.
Right, but the guns cover like a full 360 of like, because you never know what direction space raiders are going to come from. So you are talking about redirecting all of the guns on like a planet-sized space station.
It's precisely as many of the guns as is required to open the door.
Oh, I see. I was trying to talk you out of it. I was just like, I just thought that was really epic as all. He's like, hey, I'm going to redirect the power necessary to blow up like a whole fleet at once to open a door. Would you make an engineering roll while everyone else continues to dodge
I'm so much
blaster
better
fire?
at that.
Pew, 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 pew.
I have 5 dice
Pew,
for that instead of 2.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. How does that work? Do you have like a little fold-out laptop, or do you like go to a nearby computer console in the station?
I would say I probably go to there's probably a console nearby the door.
You bet. That means when you go through, you'll see the city beyond. There's nobody in all of the streets, right? That's locked down. Everybody's gone inside. Metal plates are dropped over the doors and windows.
So 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. So I think that counts as 4 successes.
What'd you get?
2, 4, 4, 5, 5.
Yes, that's 4 successes. You bet. Good news. You powered the guns down and opened the door.
Yay.
Bad news.
Hey.
There are cloaked raiders who stayed far enough away from the ship to not from the station to not get shot, but still recognize a ship in crisis, a station in crisis when they see one, and I've now taken this opportunity. Hey, thanks, buddy. Who's driving the other ship? You know, who's driving the ship, not the station?
I think it was Hoshi.
It's gonna have to be somebody else now.
I feel like Molly probably stuck pretty close to Hoshi, so Molly is probably over there steering as well.
Anyone other than 4.
Because you don't
just
trust
steal
him?
the steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
I would say Tanamichi's definitely is not because he doesn't understand any of this shit.
I'm in the engine bay still, so I can't steer. It's definitely not because I'm not good at driving.
What skill are we using for
Sadly,
that?
the best driver of the crew is currently on the space station.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can't use your bullshit stunt driving. That's really neat right now. One, because I don't
Yeah.
actually think it would apply, and two, because you can't reach the steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
Like, side effect of being short.
What's with the hate?
Who's short?
It's not hate, it's some malice. Like,
Kai is canonically not a very particularly large person.
oh.
Hmm.
What skill? Remind me. What skill did we settle on for driving? Was that also engineering?
Maneuver.
Maneuver. That's right.
Hmm.
Who would like to make a maneuver to avoid the ships that have the same sort of engine capacity you do, and therefore you can't just effortlessly dodge them like you were the ship's laser fire once you had your ship up.
I only have a 2 on maneuver.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I have a 4 on maneuver.
I thought we just said 4 wasn't going to be allowed to do it.
Wait, how do you have 4? You have 4 total dice?
4 to maneuver. Yeah, I have 2 body and 2 maneuver.
Okay.
So I think Molly knows that she can't do it herself and knows that Tanamichi is probably the best person for the job. So she goes up to Tanamichi and she's like, "Hey, buddy, I need a favor. We gotta steer this thing, and I know you're hurting, but I believe in you." And she's gonna give Tanamichi her extra dice roll for the turn.
Tanamichi,
okay.
You're in the driver's seat, which means you have to make this decision pretty much by yourself. Not because you can't communicate with the other players, but because if you do, you're taking time. Like, you're under attack now, right?
Yeah, we have to do it now.
Do you want to take defensive maneuvers to, like, pirouette and spin and have 4 who's in the engine bay redirect power to shields? Or do you think that those bandits are space bandits because their technology actually kind of sucks and that your ship is better and you want to go full weapons instead?
We don't have weapons.
No, but I believe that 4 could whip one. You have at least 1 torpedo, don't you?
We have a 4.
Right, we have a 4. You're a weapon. Like,
of mass destruction.
Right. They have a WMD on the ship. It's you.
I think defense might be the best option because that just might be the best option right now.
You bet. Go ahead and maneuver defensively.
Maneuver.
Maneuver. Right. 4. Do you want to try and push the shields further? You can just leave it the way it is and, block, I don't know, 50%, 80% of the gunfire as it hits you. They're quality shields. Or you can aim higher for 100, but if you fuck up the roll, you'll fuck up the shields. Up to you.
What? Sorry, say that first part again.
So the shields right now on your ship are pretty good, but they took some laser fire from the station. While you have fixed the engines, the shields haven't had enough time to, like, recharge. So you'll given the guys firing at you, I don't know, 50%, 80% of the incoming damage. You'll block somewhere in there with the shields. Or you're really good at this. You could juice the shields to 100%. If you fuck up the roll, you'll have no shields.
I'm not a gambling man, so I'm gonna do the halfway.
Just leave it and trust Tanamichi. You bet.
Well,
cool.
Yeah, where it's the, like, 50 to 60% reduction.
Well, sure, yeah. I don't know how much that's going to be. I'm going to roll a die to find out.
Lovely.
But if it is all right, I would like to prime a torpedo if I have extra time.
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. So is Molly giving me an extra dice
to, like, die.
Yeah. Because Molly
I don't know.
Gets, like, so excited that she has a mechanic of getting an extra die per session. And so, like, out of Molly's joy springs the ability for an extra die. Whereas if she's really sad, she'll lose a die.
So
I think
diegetically, how does that work? Do you like, woo, you can do it? Or do you somehow like share this energy with Tanamichi and they get the extra
she's sharing this energy with Tanamichi, and she's so happy that Tanamichi is alive.
Oh, that's lovely.
So that's where that joy comes from, to allow for an extra die. That's lovely. That they're up, they're moving, they're breathing, so she's really excited about
Stay
it.
That way. You're not dead. Stay
exactly.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. I got 2 5s, 4, and 2 2s, so 3 successes.
All right, you bet. So that means you dodge. Let's see, you got 3 successes. There were 4 guys. You dodged 3 of those shots completely. One of those shots does. Because I rolled really well for you on that D10 that helped me figure out which percentage we were going to go with. I rolled it until I got a number that was somewhere between 50 and 80. You take a single point of damage to the ship.
Okay.
There's like just one. No shit.
Cool.
Kai, you're on the other side. You've redirected the guns. The door opens. You want to maneuver, and I imagine that Tanamichi, do you want to, at this point, I'm not going to be roll for that. Do you want to maneuver the ship into the station? On the one hand, if you can fly through there, that must mean their energy shields are down. Otherwise, you'd hit the shield before you hit the metal door anyway. Which means the pirates can follow you inside.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna shout at Kai, we got company, and try to see if maybe if the shields are down, if he can, or if there's some way that they can get the door like closed.
Are we gonna have a treasure planet moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Full treasure planet into the triangle
at the end.
Portal thing.
Oh, and Heather's not here for this. Oh.
I know.
Must go faster. Must go faster. That's
so I love how your brains all went to Treasure Planet, which I've recently seen for the first time with Heather, which is kind of neat. I love that you've seen like 6 different Treasure Island adaptations, but never read the book. That's wild. And my brain went straight to the blimp in Final Fantasy IX, where there's this big like metal gate looking thing, right? And Garnet is driving the ship, and Steiner is like having a panic attack. We're never gonna make it. Ah! And Zidane goes, "You're right, we're not." And she actually trusts him, and she goes, "We're not." He goes, "Not at this speed. Go faster." and Steiner just about craps his armor. Right? It's a good time.
Yeah, see, I went Independence Day, so there you go.
Nice. There we go.
Jeff Goldblum saying, "Must go faster. Must go faster." Second movie in a row he said that. Anyway,
yeah.
So quick point of order. How far is this docking bay, distance wise from the place we need to put the gold in to make the ship not be crashing anymore?
The level above it, which is straight. Assuming you went like straight down, which you can kind of do. There's a freight elevator that might or may not be working in your power outage situation, but there's a set of stairs that will obviously be working. Assuming,
but this is a massive statue we were towing with a car.
Yeah, you'll need the freight elevator. Or, you're going to be real fucking exhausted when you carry it to the pot.
Yeah.
Or,
don't we have that same type of gravity in like the gravity technology to make it like not weigh so much?
Oh yeah.
We'd have to find some way to access.
We get portal it too.
Portals are only like a foot.
They're small.
Yeah,
portals.
they're too small.
Yeah, we figured that out last time.
I'm sure if we go to the remaining councilwoman, she
you're
would
2
be
levels
able to
below them.
Well, we could if we get the comms up and running, we can contact her to ask for how things to work.
Yes, Mike. Yes.
At the risk of causing civilian casualties,
Well, look at it like this: if this ship crashes, you are risking.
Everyone's
Right? Yeah.
everyone's feeling casualty.
Right. Kai has the engineering brain that I think most of the people on the station don't. It's part of why you're so good at your job. You just understand reality as it is, not as people would like it to be. If this thing hits, a planet,
everyone dies.
Educated guess, 80%, 90% casualty rate.
Right. No, I was just thinking, okay, so...
Or it could just be 1%. You've tried rolling that.
Right. Hold on. So if a raider craft were to abruptly crash into the station directly in line with the hull we need to access, would that be easier or harder to get the gold in there?
Hold on, you're saying so right in this moment where we've paused the world, so you can have this conversation because that's how tabletops work. A thing that takes 2 minutes takes hours, and a thing that takes hours takes 30 seconds. Right.
The first like hour and a half of the Calamity episode was less than a second.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Because fights take minutes or less, and at the D&D table they take fucking an hour and a half. So, but right now your ship is outside the station, and you are coming in it like this. You need to go here, the level down, which is about 50 feet, because they're not regular. It's not like building codes. This thing is enormous. We're talking like super floors. You're asking what happens if one of the enemy ships crashes right here and punches a big hole in the outside of the ship?
Yeah.
I mean, down there is basically a giant furnace that uses this weird energy instead of fire to slowly cause a bunch of thermal feedback back into the statue.
So exposing that to the void of space would be bad.
Yes, but it would work.
Okay, I have a backup
plan. Isn't there enough like technology down there though that if you crash something into it, it might fuck it up and then like destroy other things that?
Yeah, we might. So I can
use the power.
If you fuck up the reactor, so if you punch a hole through there, the ship, much like the door you just had to rewire, has lots of like you ever see like Star Wars movie where or any space movie really where we break the windshield and a plate comes down in a few seconds. Somebody hits the button, right, so you don't get sucked out into the cold void of space. The reactor has one of those. So if you punch a hole all the way through the outside, which would be something, it's a reactor. They built it to hold all that, right? It faces an exterior wall, but that's one tough wall. But if you got through it, yeah, sure. The raider ship would make a door that you could then close.
I do have a secondary option here.
Okay.
New Mikio that I acquired over the last couple of levels.
Sneaky pants.
Yes. Caustic Rain.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Make a hole in the floor.
Alien style. Melt through the floor and then just drop the statue on. And then we just...
That might be the better option.
You bet.
What the
hell? This is all going to happen very fast.
I cannot imagine just acidic rain going through a space station is going to be anything but catastrophic.
Right, like these are people who don't have weather. You know what I mean? At all, right? Like they don't even have a fake sky.
They have a taste of home.
A little bit of acid.
We did canonically establish that the bottom levels have just a fuck ton of rain for no reason because it's Blade Runner.
Well, sure, okay,
yeah, it's right.
That's not rain. That's coolant from the levels above leaking down on top of them.
Semantics.
Only in the poor people districts.
That is transpiration, I want to say. Like it's one of those it's the condensation.
So it's transmission fluid?
Condensation.
Right.
Condensation.
It's not rain, but it's rain. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's water dripping because of
any Ridley Scott space movie. Like that whole universe is just inexplicably wet all the time, and there's no rationale given for any of it.
Yeah.
Because Blade Runner and Alien are in the same universe, and they just never address that.
Huh. I didn't know that.
It just never comes up.
So, Cody Pondsmith makes this. Mike Pondsmith makes Cyberpunk that came before this. And he's got a great video that I'll see if I can't link to in one of the descriptions or something, where he talks about how the cyberpunk world is like exists in his head, and it's all dirty and shiny, and he'll explain why in his head it's dirty, and I think that's really great, because like it's the future, shouldn't everything be clean? No,
No,
things
get used.
right,
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Not
So
the story of my life working at a
so-
library.
yeah, the
Reduce,
the-
reuse,
the-
reanimate. Remember to
yeah.
use the whole body. Get into blood
Mhm,
magic so you don't waste
mhm.
anything.
Yep.
So the exact verbiage of Caustic Rain says, make a focus check to hurl acid orbs at all characters in a 20-foot radius area within 50 feet.
Hurl, he says.
Mm.
Any of these characters, blah blah blah. Any of these
So
characters who
reduce
fail on a post athletics check take 1 point of damage at the beginning of each of their turns until they take 2 actions to clean it off.
So you want to aim this at the floor?
Yes.
If it does 1 point of damage per person, I don't think it's going to eat through that floor very fast. A person being traditionally much softer than
Squishier. Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Than the impressive metal floor you're trying to eat through. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying you might
Yeah.
have to hold your ground for a round or two while the bandits pour all over the.
Yeah, I
fucking
maybe
place.
shouldn't have told you the exact details.
I would have asked anyway.
No, yeah, I
Mm.
know.
Way to be a caustic rain joy.
Yeah, right. Like a caustic block. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Mhm,
Now,
mhm.
if I took the shit we use to dissolve bodies and just mix that in with it,
You have shit you use to dissolve bodies?
Just lying around.
Right, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta is that
I
a
do.
lie
Enough?
joke? Was that did you do that on purpose?
that's some of our base equipment. Hold on a second.
Oh, I see.
Also,
Um,
Molly would definitely have things to dissolve bodies.
Like
there's,
lie.
well, there's a
Mm.
I forget what the name of the item
Look,
is.
I'm not saying your neighbor is a murderer. But I'm saying that if you see them wheeling like 40 bags of lie into their shed,
Yep.
be concerned. Like
You probably should alert the authorities.
right, yeah, like that's an unreasonable amount of lie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there's a highly reactive compound.
Highly
That
reactive, he says.
Again, according to this,
It's very melty.
it reacts with the chemicals emitted by a corpse to dissolve into an easily clean puddle of liquid. The acid will not consume anything other than the organic components of a dead body, according to the lore.
So
However-
here's what I think. I think if you get a dead guy on that floor and then acid him and use your shit, the chain reaction will eat through the floor. You bet.
Okay. So
You're
we
gonna
just need
need
to
a
get
dead
a dead.
guy.
Just gotta find
Mhm.
a dead guy.
Or make one.
Yeah,
Um,
manufacture.
I
a dead
mean, we
person.
got
Hey,
a
look,
whole ship full of them shooting at
Hey,
us
Yeah,
right
hey,
now.
look, a ship
So
full of raiders.
You got 4 of them shooting at you.
So
Just
maybe
only one
we
of them
need to,
Yeah.
just let them in and then kill them, and then
come into my trap,
yes.
Tanamichi, would you fly the ship in? Would you
Yeah,
roll a
yeah.
d4 so I know how many rounds it is before the raiders are all up in your business?
Oh gosh, my D4s have been so mean to me.
I know that's why I'm making you do it.
That might be actually
Ah.
kind of good in this instance.
True. But like yesterday I rolled 2D4s for rounds for a game and I rolled ones on both of them.
Oh no, please don't have that same. No, thank you.
And that was 2 different dice sets that I used too. Like I changed dice. Okay. That's better. That's a 3.
You bet. That means you come in, it'll take you 1 round's worth of movement, if nothing else, to get out of the ship. That means you have 6, 12, 18 seconds to set up your ambush. Because they'll come in after you immediately. They just won't get out of their ships right away because maybe they are concerned you've set some sort of trap. Maybe they're also arming themselves to the teeth. Who
Mm.
knows? But they fly in right after you and land around you.
Did the treasure planet maneuver thing work?
the one where you came through the triangle that
And
Kai
then shut the
slid-
doors to
Oh,
prevent
yeah.
them from coming in?
any more of them, yes, unless you wanted to leave the door open in case you need more pirates for something. A pirate
Okay.
pinata.
Really
So
hope
there's
not.
one ship that got in?
Is that the plan? You want to just let one through?
Yeah. 'cause we
Oh
need to-
boy. Then if you're
Because that's
trying
why that's the whole reason that I wanted to do the Treasure Planet maneuver is to like
if you're
not
trying to
let them in, but if we
deliberately,
want like have one of them in so we can do whatever the fuck Kai's planning.
yeah, Kai, would you make an engineering roll to close that gate at just the right second, so you only get one ship because you only need one dead body to make this happen.
Okay. Here we go again. And I'm doing all this with one fucked up knee.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're using your hands, so it's fine.
Six, 5, 2, 2, 2.
That's a whole bunch of excesses, isn't it?
That's 3.
You bet. So you're like, no problem. I know exactly how many microseconds it takes for the like between when I hit the button and when the door starts moving for it to close. Not a problem. Like a guy who knows his machine really, really well. Those pirates come at you and you go, you can almost hear the 80s action movie guy go, now. And you can hear 3 of those ships one at a time hit the door as it closes and explode. So you have just one on this side. Like Wolverine.
Uh-huh.
The double eagle.
That's funny. The ship lands just like we talked about, and you have 3 rounds to set up your ambush. Tanamichi, what's your step 1 look like?
Oh gosh.
Because you have no idea how many pirates are in that ship, or whether or not they are armored or armed to whatever extent. Could be one guy with a saber, could be 14 Darth Vaders, who knows? It's a big ship.
Well,
Regardless, we have a new ship, guys.
That's true. I'm picturing a heavily armed freight bus, basically.
nice.
We have a new
Um,
ship.
Yeah.
We. The same way that I had cats. We.
I have a new ship.
Hanamichi's immediately going to go full ninja and go stealth into
Wow,
some
that's
corner.
You said go full ninja, and I immediately had
Uh-huh.
Vanilla Ice in my head going, go ninja, go. Wow, that was all the way back to the mid-90s. Wow.
Uh-huh.
At least it was Vanilla Ice, not Millie Vanilli.
Yeah. Sad story that is. So what are you doing there,
Yeah.
Hanamichi?
So going full stealth, I'm gonna do mental math technique to gain a +2 bonus to my awareness. Oh wait, no, hold on. To defend against assassination. Additionally, when you take the assassinate action, you can make the skill check, and once you know the result, either go through with it or forego the action. So
Okay.
I can't be assassinated by these guys, but also if I try to assassinate and it doesn't work, I can also be like, nah, I'm not gonna take the shot because I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Sounds good. Boar, what do you think? How do you want to set your first round trap?
Can I quickly make a remote detonator for a blinding powder shell?
Do you have blinding powder laying around?
I do actually, yes.
Okay, then yeah.
I was
don't
gonna
see
say
why not.
I also have some if you need to borrow some.
Make an engineering roll with an extra. I almost said at advantage, but that's that other system. With an extra die because you already have the stuff on hand.
Oh.
I rolled stealth just to see.
Uh-huh.
I rolled 4 6s and a 4.
Wow.
Whoa!
That was that face.
So Tanamichi literally disappears.
Oof.
Like,
Shadow.
they look down, they can't even see themselves.
Uh-huh.
So I had 5 successes. Or
Nice.
sorry, 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
So shadows are like, where'd Tanamichi go? Right? Like,
Uh-huh.
and 4 is going, oh, look it, I made 2.
And I just want to have one near where I think they might walk through.
Like, you want to put one. Is the plan to put that charge in your ship and hope they board you, or go outside and put it on their ship? Because they can only come out of their ship in one spot. That's true of your ship too. There's only one way in and one way out.
Oh crap. Are we gonna try and defend ours or meet them outside?
Yeah,
I was thinking
that's
of meeting
kind of what I'm
outside.
getting at. There are three places you could pick this fight. You could pick this fight on their like boarding ramp. Because you can't open their door. I guess you could. You could like march forward and come to them, right? Pry it open like a
Mhm.
can opener. You do have the time. So you could you could attack their ship, defend your ship, or fight on, I don't know, neutral ground on the ground in the middle of the space station between the two of you.
I wouldn't mind trying to get that on their door.
Sure, yeah, you bet.
Since
You leave the ship.
I do have like 15 feet from where I can like throw it.
Oh, you're gonna throw it. Okay.
I'm hoping it sticks.
You hope?
It'll stick
I
probably.
was like, you designed it. Only you know whether or not it's a sticky powder or not.
It's a sticky canister.
It's a sticky canister. You bet.
This one is.
You
I
step
imagine
outside
it
real
has
quick
like
and you
little like things that like hook on to something.
yeah, little grav plates so they stick to things.
Mm-hmm.
Would you make where'd it go? A marksmanship roll to throw it, so that you can pop out of your ship and hurl it fast enough as to not draw their fire from their ship. Because this ship was firing at you a second ago.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
gunfire, if it'll rip through a ship, it'll fuck you up real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll be 5 successes.
You bet.
Whoa!
Because 4's on fire, right? He
4,
goes
6, 4,
Mhm.
5, and a 2.
with his hand, he hovers over the open bay button. With this hand, he like jugs it a few times, hits the button, slaps it like it's a hurley ball, and then pushes the button again. The whole thing
Mhm,
happens in like 2/10 of a second. Molly, what do you want to do?
Molly right now doesn't really know what to do. I think she's just kind of like readying some potions. Like digging in her bag and pulling out like some of her acids. So then that way when they get close, she
Potions.
can she can
You mean
throw 'em at
potions of
people.
pain? Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So she's just getting her potions ready and getting ready to square up.
You bet. Should at some point in the next couple of rounds you decide to engage those potions, feel free to do so with an extra die because you've got them all ready in front of you. Like the
Okay.
French term mason place. Kai, what do you want to do?
I'm probably going to set up a spectral spy, parallel with the docking bay of their ship.
Okay.
So we know how many of them are coming out.
You bet. Reno, what are you doing?
Question.
Hi.
How long has it been since we left Earth?
Oh, a few hours at least. Why?
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and use the key point and reactivate the wind aura.
Sure.
We get 2 things, right?
2 things. You bet. Thank you.
Uh,
I forgot about that. Everyone's going to get another thing.
So I'm gonna activate the wind aura in a way that 'cause it has 10-foot radius around me, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm towards the door
Mm-hmm.
to try to keep whatever, like try to block them using the wind.
Oh, I see. So you're going to use the wind as like a second door for your ship.
Yes.
You bet.
To keep us all protected barrier while I'm also preparing blooming blades.
You bet.
So I'm gonna have that prepared and ready to go for when they first come out. If they are coming out with the intention of harming us,
yeah,
I will be throwing those.
Sounds good.
So that'll be a hold action for that one.
Sounds good to me. Tanamichi, let's go back around because Becky's totally right. Everybody gets 2 things. For the first one, you disappeared. You became like a spectral being.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ooh. Could
That
I?
sounds fun. The claw.
Right.
Ah,
Could Tanamichi, so he's gotten out of the ship and is kind of like outside, like hiding in shadows and stuff. Could he jump around and basically use I'm going to spend a Mikio to use overcharge and short circuit the door so it stays open.
Their door?
Their door. So they can't like block us if they are like gonna do what 4 did and like shoot out and then close the door.
So you want once their door opens for it to remain open.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Above table, why make it stay open and not seal it closed?
Well, we want to fight them, don't we?
If they
I
want to
mean,
fight us.
Yeah, why? You just need
Well,
a
we
dead
need a
guy.
dead body.
True.
Does it have to be dead?
Not really. You need a
Yes.
core. It
Oh,
has to
that
be
makes
dead.
them so much more violent. We're trying to decompose the thing.
Yeah,
I mean-
Corpse Eater specifically says it goes. It reacts to the compounds released by a dead body.
I
Now, mind
see.
you, I could also compound my caustic rain Mikio with all of Molly's various acids, and we could just skip the Raiders entirely, just seal them in their ship and just leave them be. But we
Yeah,
have
right.
no
It
idea.
just occurred to me that
But
if
if
you
we
could seal
seal
the door
them-
shut, why
If
fight
we
them at
seal
all?
them in the ship, then they're gonna just shoot at us the second that we walk out of the door.
That's true.
when we
They
try to
will,
do
yeah.
anything. So, if we prevent them from defending themselves in there, then they have to come out and meet us. Probably, or
Yeah,
we can
I
go
wasn't
in
trying to
there
talk
and
you out of it.
stop
I was
them.
just like, wait, if you can why seal the door open if you could seal it closed? Right? Because
Yeah, it's
you're
more
probably
of
right.
I don't want them to defend against us.
with their anti-ship turrets.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we ever choose to fix the comms? Because maybe we can radio into them to see what's going on.
I could probably try and do that on my turn.
Your ship's comms work fine. It's the station's comms that are malfunctioning. If
Oh.
your phone works, but you call a broken number, it doesn't matter that your phone works.
So we might
Yeah.
be able to contact them.
You probably can, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Tanamichi's still going to do that, but maybe it'd be like,
You
maybe
bet.
we could tell them to like surrender.
So you're gonna set that overcharge. That's a Mikio
Mhm.
overcharge?
It's a Mikio, yeah.
So you just do it. You bet. No, not just do
It
it.
says, the difficulty of the focus check required is determined by the storyteller and depends on the size complexity of the target. Fixing the device requires a challenging engineering check.
Let's go with 3 successes. You won't need very many.
Okay. I have 3 dice on this because I don't have very much in spirit and I have 2 in focus, so we'll see. Fuck.
You did bad.
I got a 6, a 1, and a 2.
Oh,
So that leaves you with scrap then, doesn't it?
Leaves me with nothing.
Yeah.
Zip 0, zilch.
Goose egg, not a zilch. You bet.
I
at
didn't
least
work.
it wasn't a full botch.
That's true. Right,
Yeah.
it was only a half botch.
Mhm,
But I'm a big guy. I need to eat the whole botch. Kai, what do you want to do with your
mhm, mhm.
other maneuver?
Well, if we don't need to get the comms up to talk to them,
You don't. No. You couldn't talk to the station because it's powered them down. But you can
Hmm.
talk to them, assuming their ship has comms. Not all ships do, but like 98% of them do.
can I refer the? Oh, I hate doing this so much.
Uh-oh.
Can I refer the communication persuasion part of this dynamic to my arch nemesis?
Come again?
I need to get Rena to talk to these people
That's
because
what I thought you were saying.
any version any version of me attempting to persuade or manipulate them is going to start with "Hey, dipshits." So,
Are you saying that's a wrong opening move to hate it?
perhaps. So
Have you considered "Hey, dumbass" instead? Some people appreciate "dumbass"; they think it's
Yeah.
charming or whatever.
yeah. So I could open a comm line and link our comms to theirs.
You bet.
that way.
Okay.
Sure.
And then if Rena wants to persuade them to like, hey, maybe help us prevent the ship from crashing, and then we can fight later, or something.
You bet. So you patch them through the arena. Their side opens up, and you hear one of them go, "Hey, Jack, they're trying to talk to us."
Hello, hello there. Anybody listening?
Oh yeah, we hear you fine.
Oh, goody. You do know that this entire space station is about to go collapse, right?
Well, yeah, about like an hour. We got time to raid it a little bit, kill you, and then raid it.
No, you really don't, because by that time, with the velocity of everything, you will be going along with them. Or, hear me out, you can pause on your raid, let us fix the station, and then you'll have ample time to raid.
Would you make a persuasion roll?
Hell, if you help us fix the station, they might just give you something.
That's very true. Manipulation?
Yes.
I'm guessing you have more than 2 dice to use for that.
I got a 6, a 5, a 4, a 4, a 4.
Nice.
Woo!
You bet.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
they-
5, 6. I got 6 successes.
They go, well, wait, why would we going at the same speed? Jack, the lady, the lady with the pretty voice says that we're going to be going at the same speed as the station. And he goes, yes,
the
dumbass,
station.
we're inside the station. And he goes, so we're not going slower? If they only got an hour, we only got an hour? He goes, yes, dumbass. All right. Well, when you put it like that, we're gonna come out and
Who knows? Maybe they'll reward you and you won't have to raid.
No. You don't understand. We're gonna have you fix the station.
Uh-huh.
But we know what a lockdown is. We're not stupid. And we're gonna have you make sure that the lockdown stays so that nobody can leave their houses.
Seems fair, because we're saving everybody
Seems
here.
fair.
Hmm. I don't see why
Tanamichi's
not.
definitely still like standing by the door
Oh, I figure.
in the
Yeah.
shadows.
I don't see why not. I mean, I think the lockdown's still going to be in effect for at least 24 hours after that. Wait, let me ask my friend real quick. Pause that. Okay.
Hold, please.
Hold please.
Hi.
How long does the lockdown usually last?
DM, how long is the lockdown usually?
Oh, that's decision's totally up to yours to make. You
Oh.
live there. I don't. After the all clear signal, what? 2 hours, 12 hours, 2 days? What?
I was gonna say, I mean, the lockdown will probably lifted immediately on order of the council, but since we
Sure.
don't really have a full council,
You sure don't.
I would say a day.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure.
Okay. Take off the hold. Yeah, even after we fix this, it should last a whole day on lockdown for everybody. And
Oh,
I mean, I'm just trying to make sure that the station doesn't crash into Earth. That's my main goal right now.
wait, it's going to crash into Earth? Jack, did you know it was going to crash into Earth? And he goes, I wish you hadn't heard that.
Personally, so.
I wish you hadn't heard that. And you hear gunfire on the other end of the call and then a dead signal.
Oh, oopsie.
And I will see you in 15 minutes.
Hey, we got our
Oopsie.
corpse for free.
Hey,
Free
Yep.
corpse, everybody.
free,
Oh,
free
dang.
corpse.
Okay.
Oh, I keep forgetting the Earth is a secret.
Yep. Well.
Yeah. On that
Yeah, when
note,
you said
yeah.
that, I was like, oop. I don't know if that was
Or-
supposed to be mentioned.
Now we need to kill them all.
But yeah, now we need to kill them all.
Well,
because
apparently
nobody's supposed to
somebody
know
else
about
already
that.
knew about it and shot him, so
Mhm. And the line went dead.
yeah. No, the line didn't go dead. There was just a shot, a dead shot. That's all we heard.
And a dead
No, that's
signal.
what that.
So-
And then the signal went dead.
Oh,
Like they
signal
cut
went
the
dead.
comps. Like they stopped. They hung up
Ah,
on us.
okay, we'll have to call them back.
So I don't know what they're doing about that one. Okay, I am gonna take that break.
I remember I had something in the cupboard.
Oh, yum.
After the talking Nutella earlier, I remembered I had cookie butter.
Not quite the same thing, but still work.
The thing I would rather have.
Oh, okay.
You talking, Jay?
Oh, I'm muted. Like, what the hell is cookie butter?
Uh, imagine Spreadable graham cracker.
Okay, neat.
Yeah, they've essentially ground like a sort of a vaguely vanilla tasting cookie down into a powder, made it into a paste, and you can spread it on things. It's often used as a filling for other confections.
Stuff.
Or eaten with a spoon.
Or that. Oh.
Plus, they make pretty decent jars.
You
Even
betcha.
if they're plastic.
So I've started saying that around the house, Mackenzie. It's all your fault.
You
Saying
betcha.
what?
You betcha.
Well, you're welcome.
Also, every time I say that, I'm taking back to the Fairly Odd Parents. Chet You Betcha, who was like the newscaster. I have to order a third. That happened fast. Everybody was like, no, that's a goofy idea. And then I order one, and all of a sudden it's the order in 3. Next thing you know, we're going to be up to the eyeballs in these Spider Bear what's-its.
Well, you said it's a goofy idea. It's still a goofy idea.
Oh, yeah.
Not a goofy idea that's goofy enough
And
for
I
everybody
want
to
one
want
too.
it. See?
See, the goofiness factor is what's making them endearing to us.
Also, I knew exactly who to ask to make it because it's so fucking cute. Like, it's so cute. I was like, hey, you make stuff. Can you make a Spider Bear with a ball gag? And they were like, sorry, what? And I said, you're right, I'm sorry.
What?
I meant Spider Bear with a cube gag. And they went, oh boy, what's a Spider Bear? And I said, like a bear, but with extra eyeballs and big mandibles and too many legs, They were like, oh, and then they send me a picture and go, so like one of these, but with like bear elements. And I go, yeah, like that. And I go, what the hell's a cube gag? And I go, well, like a ball gag, but a cube.
But a cube.
And they were like, what color is the gag?
Green.
And I went, I don't know. Please hold.
Blue.
And then I had to ask the person who made it. And they were like, I'm sorry, the cube gag already exists. And I said, only in their mind. And only in our mind, sort of a shared experience
is
thing.
that why you messaged me about it?
Yes, that's why I needed to know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I helped facilitate this.
You sure did.
Of course you did.
You were
did.
used.
You were
Sorry.
instrumental.
Right, I couldn't have done it without you. Like, I didn't realize you were just now adding that up. Yes, I used you. You bet. Like,
So I'm not sure whether that color. I think that color ended up being somewhere more in like the teal area, but
was it? What was it? You said it was blue, but it was specific blue.
somewhere between a blue and a green, perhaps a bleen.
What did you say? Blah 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 blah. Whoa! Yeah, you said, quote, I was thinking a light opaque blue. He was very specific.
Yarby.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
He's got a burp. Well, I was thinking like it's a particle wall. You're not supposed to see through it, so it's opaque.
Sure.
But it's also every instance of like a particle thing in most fantasy, it's normally a bluish color.
Right, and you can see like light goes through it, just not people. So you can sort of
Mhm.
see through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like most force fields sort of like blur the shit on the other side.
Also,
but
I
you
like
still-
the color blue.
I see.
I'm not very complex. It was either going to be that or purple.
Both of those would have been great. Yeah, as soon as it gets here, because it's coming from across an ocean. And apparently
Oh.
a second one's come across an ocean, and then a third one.
Speaking of creations, I
Yes,
was in Boston a few weeks ago.
sure you
and
were. I believe you.
Yeah, it was great. And when we went to go get dinner, there was like a little event going on for a new vet that was opening up.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the partners of one of the people doing it does watercolors of pets if you give them
Oh,
a
neat.
picture.
Yeah.
So I have a watercolor painting of Marius coming this week.
That's cool.
Heck yeah.
I can't
Nail.
because I
saw a bird.
don't have any physical media of my cat.
We recently got. Hold on. Oh, I can't roll to that. I'm going to use my legs like a grown ass person. Hold on.
Oh.
Ooh, I love it.
Look at this butthole. Look at that thing.
That's
I ordered a board game, Henchmania. It's a lot of fun. And this is one of the cards. And they said, hey, if you throw in a little bit more, we'll send you like a signed X number of how many, right? Of whatever card you want. And this face and the pose, like we had a cat who would never bring his tail down ever. He just ran around with his tail all the way up all the time. And he'd give you this face, and the colors were close, and Amber and I were like, "Oh yeah, we got to have that one." And I showed it to a couple of friends of mine, and they were like, "Hold on, you're gonna get that like blown up and hang it from your wall? You bet." Like, they're like, "Jay, your house is weird. You don't know. Like my house has got all kinds of weird art in it. There's 9 different art pieces in this room, let alone all over the house."
Sorry. I briefly found myself in a state of intolerable cakelessness. Could not withstand
I'm
it much
sorry. Did
longer.
you say
Ah.
intolerable cakelessness?
Yes.
What kind of cake?
Red
Birthday?
velvet.
Oh, red velvet is my favorite cake in the entire world.
It
And
looks
see-
like red velvet.
Mhm.
Here.
See what I did was I couldn't decide, so I got a 4-quadrant cake that's part chocolate, part caramel, part carrot, part red velvet.
Neat.
Nice.
So
There you
I
go.
have
You're
sent
just
you your birthday
eating it?
present.
What?
Like a caveman. Look, it's his birthday.
Nice.
He wants to
Okay.
eat it with his fucking fingers. Let him.
Wait, it's your birthday?
Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy day
Thank you.
birthday.
Right,
Wait,
he's like 14
which
now.
Saturday? Upcoming or past?
This
Past
past one.
Saturday.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
I can't wait for your present to arrive because there's a decision that will have to be made, and I cannot wait.
A decision that has to be.
Huh.
A decision that will have
That's
to be
sent me
made.
very
You sent me-
ominous.
You sent me a box of choices.
Oh no.
A choice. I sent you a choice.
And now he has a knife to open the box.
You're damn
You
right he
do.
does. Oh, when I ordered that for you, a friend of mine was like, "Wait, he doesn't have a knife? No, he's a grown-up. Yes, so he doesn't have other people open his mail. No,
No.
how the fuck
I
does
don't
he
know
open
if
his mail? I don't know, man.
YouTube might freak out
Like-
that you're showing a weapon on camera.
Oh, wait,
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know,
showing
man.
a tool on camera. I'm sorry. It was a
Tool.
gift.
Mhm.
Mhm. It's a
It was a
tool
gift
to
from
open up.
Fred.
It's a letter opener. It's a letter opener.
Yep, letter
There you
opener.
go.
How
Letter
does
opener.
he
That's
open
what it is.
packages? And then you held the box up on the screen. I was like, "How am I going to open this?" And it was perfect.
You said
Yep.
that, and I'm like, my packages in the tone of my cabbages.
Yes.
My
Packages. A reference I get, but a show I have not seen.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know,
get that a lot.
right?
We need to fix that.
Yeah,
I haven't
Yes.
seen it either.
Jay, I'm right with you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh
I
Oh
haven't-
my god,
I haven't seen it
My,
either.
guys. Holy
my,
shit.
my
Okay.
heart.
But look! I saw the first Indiana Jones like last year. Okay, I'll catch up with the rest of the world's pop culture shit when I'm
I
dead.
am slowly introducing him to the world of media that he should have experienced.
If it
by
makes
now.
you feel better, I
Mhm.
saw, as far as I can tell, the only Adam Sandler movie that isn't the same as every other Adam Sandler movie
They
yesterday.
exist.
This morning. Yes. Because my friend Robin said, "Hey, I've spent my whole life hearing people dump on Adam Sandler, and I've only ever seen the one movie, and it was great, and that's not indicative of what I saw." And I explained, the same tropes that are in things like The Water Boy and Mr. Deeds and blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
And no shade if you like that kind of thing, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if I'd go with high art or anything.
No,
Um,
he wouldn't either.
he wouldn't
No.
either. Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they were like, Jay, that doesn't begin to describe what I saw. And I goes, well, what did you see? And they rattled it off to me. And I went, what you're describing sounds like not just a good movie, but like a great movie. Like a movie that is profound and might change you as a person.
What
And they
movie?
went,
What?
Punch Drunk Love, which I saw this morning.
Oh,
and
okay,
was
okay.
really good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was gonna say,
it was a
Click is the
50-50.
other one that was like that for me.
Like, Robin, I believe you. I believe that there's no reason for you to lie to me here, and we're friends, right? And I find it unreasonable to assume that all of Hollywood has gathered together to tell one profound group lie. However, I find it easier to believe that you have 4 mutant turtles and a ninjutsu rat living in your attic than that Adam Sandler made a movie that is profoundly good. And I was wrong. It was great.
Yeah,
He's made a few.
Yeah, he's made a couple of drama films that are
Mhm.
not his normal fare.
His
Mhm.
normal fare is just him getting together with all of his best friends and making whatever he
And
wants.
going on
And
vacation. Yeah,
that's
that's
I'm
almost
not
the
upset
exact.
about it.
Yeah,
What about the cobbler?
Should by some miracle Adam see this?
And he's
no
never
disrespect
married to his
the things-
actual wife in any of them.
Mhm.
No disrespect to the things you make. They're just all the same. And that's not a bad thing. A
And-
big
and-
Nickelback
and
fan, they're all the same.
he agrees with you because I mean
Sure.
he's made movies that actively parodied his own career.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
And like, I
and
saw-
openly said, these are terrible films, and he's showed like fake trailers for fake movies he's in where he's like, I'm a baby now. Ah!
Little Nicky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Uh-huh.
I see Punch Drunk Love, and on like the list of films right after that, like months after that, is Mr. Deeds. And I went, okay. So we went same, different. Same.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what the hell was that?
And then he'll make like an uncut gems every once in a while just to throw everyone for a
Mhm.
loop.
And so I haven't. It's not like I've seen every Adam Sandler movie ever, but that was the only one I've seen that wasn't like every other one I've seen, which is weird because it kind of was. He's an awkward guy who engages in perhaps too much physicality. At one point, he just devastates a bathroom. Right? Has a weird little to the left chance encounter with a woman whose first and last name start with the same letter because that's a fairly standard Sandler affair. I don't know what's going on there. And at the end of the movie, beats up the antagonist with a tire iron. I just described Happy Gilmore, didn't I? But I didn't.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
We should as Tanamichi
So-
J pointed out, we should probably get back to the story.
As the
Yeah.
DM,
Yeah.
my thought process here, they are raiders, right?
Mhm.
Of the Lost Ark.
Pirates, right?
of the found arc. They know where you are.
When Rena said Earth,
Crashing Ark?
there is obviously pieces of Earth floating around.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Okay, so that's what Rena was saying. You're about to crash into Earth.
Right, and yeah, and they
They know that Earth is-
the thing that is secret is that Earth is still what remains of Earth is still partially inhabited. That part is not
But-
publicly known.
She wasn't insinuating that.
And she didn't. Oh no.
She was. I'm just putting this out there to the DM that she was just mentioning. You're about to fall into the pieces of Earth and destroy the ship.
I was
Right,
fully
right.
agreeing with you.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Okay. Yes.
And then
just
the other
wanted
guy,
to-
he goes, Jack, we're going to crash into a big chunk of Earth. And he went, I wish they hadn't heard that. And then you heard a slithering sound and gunfire, and the call went dead.
A slithering sound.
Hey,
That's
I think I
Slithering
forgot-
sound.
Yes,
Slithering
I
sound.
think I forgot to
Cool.
mention that last
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, you really
Yes.
that's important context.
A slithering, sort of a wet snake, a
Okay.
sort of sound.
like the basilisk and
Uh,
Harry Potter going through the pipes.
Like somewhere between that and like a boot being sucked off your foot by mud. That sort of like spam coming out of
the
a
spam
can.
slurp.
The spam slurp, right? The spam slurp. Stuff posing as meat because meat doesn't make that sound coming out of a can.
I hope y'all know that I actually wrote. We hear a slithering sound in parentheses spam slurp. A gunshot and the line goes dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I will have you know it is spelled. It is Schlorp. It is spelled SCHLORP.
Oh, I put a
Cool.
U
Yep.
instead of an O, but I'll put
That's
the O in
that's
there.
slurp.
Schlorp.
Right.
Anyway.
A slurp, not a slurp.
Right,
Got
right.
it.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
The slurp is the cranberry sauce. Slurp.
Oh, I see.
Got it.
See, I
You
thought
are
the
correct.
slurp was like
Okay.
when you up some soup, you know.
No,
Or is that
that's a slurp, not
There's
a
no
slurp.
H. I see.
Yeah, there's
I see.
yeah,
My
you got
bad.
it.
Yep.
Slurp.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
CH is the
Yeah.
important part.
Yeah.
Like when Amber is
Uh,
cooking something, she goes, "Hey, hand me that. I need to put in a glug," and she just knows how much that is. Like,
Rena would like to try to reconnect on the call.
sure, yeah, you bet. You reconnect. So how that works is there's a button you press. It essentially opens a line to their end, which means it's like a speaker. You can just hear. Like if people are walking around in the ship, you could hear that. You don't hear that. What you do hear is a high-pitched hissing sound, it's up here higher than my voice actually goes.
Snack alert!
hello?
Snack
She's
alert!
gonna-
Snack
Like a
alert!
falsetto snake, like Adam
Uh-huh,
Levine if he was a serpent.
So hearing
Look at
the
that face.
gunshot,
What? He does a lot of falsetto.
he does. Hearing that gunshot, Tanamichi is gonna go, should I go check that out? I'm right outside the door.
Let me see if I can talk to them again. Hello? Anybody there? We kind of disconnected for a second.
You hear a beeping?
Look, at this point, I don't care who's on your ship. If you just killed somebody, that corpse would really be helpful in our endeavor to actually save the space station.
10,
So if you wanted to just
9,
scoop it out.
Oh,
What?
it's gonna self-destruct. Cool.
The fuck!
7.
Oh,
Clear the
okay.
area! Run! Danger snack!
Run
Danger
away.
snack!
Danger snack! Run,
I
Will
have-
Robinson, run!
Well, I do have the wind thing.
I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
I
But
could spend
because we can't really move the ship. The ship is planted where it's planted.
And you close the door.
and we closed the door.
You betcha.
Oh,
So-
Is there
no.
anybody running out of the ship as it's in self-destruct mode that Tanamichi catches?
No.
Okay.
Our defense is
Fuck.
up.
No, because 4 left him to 50%.
4, get the fucking defenses up now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Tanamichi's running back to
I'm
Just-
not. I'm gonna need assistance because I'm
I've got
awful.
full 40 feet.
Wait, Kai, you left the ship? I thought you were still in your ship.
No, I was never
They're
in
the
the ship
one
to
that
begin with.
opened the
Oh,
door.
that's right. Yeah, no, you're gonna need help. That's right.
So
You weren't in the
Tanamichi's
ship at
gonna
all.
scoop them up as he runs. It's
Thank
like,
you.
help them.
Throw 'em
I'm
over there,
like as
go
fast as I can.
I'm
Uh-huh.
using my
Fireman's
wind
carry.
to kind
Oh.
of protect them.
Uh,
I should get
wind.
closer.
You bet.
I only have 1 key point left. Ah.
Mine lasts for an hour, so I'm using it to kind of help pull y'all in.
Well, I was saying I have Wind's Leap to move faster
Oh.
Do you want to use that? I would. How strong
to
are
get
you?
us the fuck out of here. I have 0 in athletics
Oh no.
and 0 in strength. So,
So
yeah.
you can't carry you and Kai and move at full speed. You'll need to make it
Okay.
different somehow.
Yeah, when you take the movement action to leap before the end of your turn, double your base speed. Alternatively, when you fall, you can immediately perform this Mikio to negate any falling damage.
I love the
So-
idea that you can run at normal. You can walk at normal speed, run at normal speed, but you can only
But
move
my
faster
jump-
if you leap. That's great.
Uh-huh.
Like Batroc over
Yeah.
here.
Yep. So just basically like, like how Superman, like, there's a bunch of like wind that like
Right, he
builds
does
up
the
before he goes.
pressure and jump. You bet.
Yep. Basically that happens with Kai in tow.
Right.
And Tanamichi goes, hold on. And just
Ow.
leaps
And he
through
flies.
the door
You
Ow. Oh god.
of our ship.
Because you're wiggling a little bit like ow, ow, ow. Every
Uh-huh.
time your
Oh.
knee hits his side, ow, 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 ow,
Uh-huh.
ow. pow at your left.
So that's 80 feet.
Holy crap!
Because I have 40 feet of movement because I have the light-footed quirk. So already up by 10 feet, and then 80 feet to just launch us.
You can leap tall spacecraft in a single bound.
Yes.
Nice.
But not with two people.
While you're busy doing the Superman jump ring that has a name, I just forget. This one's busy letting out a Grolix, which is the word for when comics draw a bunch of squiggles instead of swearing. Four, you got those shields up and running?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm guessing I'm rolling engineering.
Correct.
Do I have to roll for anything to get Kai and us?
You have a Mikio, you just do it.
Okay.
That would be 4 successes.
All right, you bet. You get the ship's shields up. Do we want to try and move the ship, or are we just gonna ride this one out?
Probably just ride it out.
I mean,
but
we're
good
in
news,
a
we'll have a
hangar bay.
hole
Where are we gonna
to
go?
the bottom floor, so now we don't have to use the acid shit.
That's true. You don't have. I was gonna say shoot your way out, but you don't have a weapon. So nope. So everybody, I don't know, hold on to something as the other ship blows to smithereens. Actually, that's not true. The ship blows to smithereens, which is here, and then goes a couple towns over from smithereens. Let's see, smithereens, particulate, dust, iota, something after iota.
Molecules,
Subatomic particles, quarks.
Quarks. There you go. Right.
Quarks.
Right, quarks. And anything after that breaks physics. So let's stop there before we get crazy.
Yeah.
The ship explodes.
Oh yeah, because we're adhering to physics so closely in this game.
100%.
Scientifically accurate.
100%.
What about the slithering?
What about the slithering? Whatever was in there isn't alive anymore, or it's tough enough to survive that blast. Which one of those would you rather was true? As the floor, as the ship?
Well, if it survived that blast, it's probably like unkillable from us. So I would prefer the other one where it got blown up in the process.
That ship blows up. The ground the floor it was on blows up, which is good. You have now direct access to the reactor, but it's bad because you were also on that floor. So now you are hurtling into the reactor, which is bad. The good news is you have a round, just one.
Wait, the whole floor blew up?
Enough of it that you and that other ship fell into the reactor. It's like a 30-foot hole. The both of you went.
No.
Well, actually, you went. It exploded. 4, good news. Your shield upgrade keeps the team from just being vaporized into nothing as they fall into the reactor. Bad news is your ship is falling into the reactor.
Kai, open the door, drop the thing in, and fly out.
In less than 10 seconds, you will be less than nothing. What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm in Tanamichi's arms at the moment, so
you want to share a final embrace? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm just my ability to affect our situation is
does the gold limited. Have to be placed in a specific way, or does it just have to go into the reactor?
it's like a furnace. You can just drop it in there. It's a fancy sci-fi bullshit furnace, but it's just got a big hole in the top. You just throw things in there.
So could we open up the bays for the gold to fly in while we're trying to fly out?
Sure, yeah, but somebody's got to do it. I'm just trying to figure out who.
Okay, so where are Tanamichi? Tanamichi and I are in the ship now?
You're in the ship, you bet. I see no reason why Tanamichi wouldn't put you down.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll get the door if Tanamichi wants to drive, or we could do it the other way around.
You should probably drive since your leg is messed up.
I can also use my stunt driver thing to just automatically get 4 successes on anything.
You bet. So one of you pushes the button on the panel. Really, I need to know, because of the intense energy given off from the furnace, your ship's going to rev in place like on the Hedgehog for a second. So Kai gets 4 successes. I assume he's going to drive. He's going to need at least 1 more, which means he's going to need to roll. I need to know who is helping him, if anybody's helping him. Somebody's pushing the button. Everyone else is available to help him if you want.
I feel like I'll push the button.
I'll help.
Since I'm right there.
Kai, since you bank the skill, so you don't usually roll, You get 1, 2, 3 dice for your roll. One for each
Get
of the 3
one
people
more
that are helping you.
success.
You bet. You only need 1 more.
Okay. I mean, so wait, I banked
You already
the
have your
sk-
4 successes,
You
Okay.
need 5 to make it work.
but you'll need 5, so you're gonna have to roll this
So-
time.
So
But because when you normally bank those 4, you rolled quotes. You just got at
Mhm.
least 4. So now you're gonna get 3 more dice from your friends.
and I just need a total of 1 success.
You
amongst
just
those
need
3
the
dice.
1. You
Mhm.
bet.
Mhm.
As long as I don't get 2 1s.
You
Don't
bet.
jinx yourself.
Okay, so bad news, I did get
Oh,
1
God.
1. Good news, the other 2 dice were 4s.
All
Oh,
right.
good.
So I
like-
got
One-
1 total success.
I said don't jinx yourself. Oh my
Did you hear that?
goodness.
You almost gave them a heart attack. That was good.
And
We
then
almost just
we all
ended the
died.
campaign right there. Rocks fall,
Dead right
everyone
there.
dies.
Ship
So-
falls
Yeah,
into a
'cause
reactor.
everybody-
Everyone dies.
So you fly
Mhm.
back up to the floor above. There's enough floor in the hangar bay that there's another place for you to land the ship. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
The
they
ship-
conveniently vacated one of the spaces when they exploded.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
The station, which was now over the next couple of minutes, will sort of stabilize on its own. The lights will come back on. No one made it go into lockdown. It just does that once the power goes low enough. Power comes back on. Everything's fine. Well, fine, right?
Uh-huh.
But nobody's dead aside from those jerkwads. You should feel very proud of yourselves. Look at that. You were also 1 die roll away from being literally dead. So good for you. As the comm system comes back on, you hear what's left of your council.
Oh, hi,
Wimp-
Agatha. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty great. We're not dying anymore. How did that happen? Was that you?
Yes,
We may have dumped a statue
or 2.
into your furnace.
Oh, fantastic. See, I told you were the right person for the job. How do you feel about that council position?
I'll let you know when I have 2 functioning knees.
Oh, good for you, though. Battle scars are hot.
I
I
like
nearly
her.
got eaten by
Say again?
several different creatures. Never mind, it's fine.
Never mind, it's fine.
Oh,
So-
it's only been 24 hours, and in those 24 hours, we might
Yep.
have, been nearly eaten by different types of acid
And a cat.
and
And
a
an
cat,
And a
Explosion.
cat thing.
And
Blown
up.
a thing that was trying to pretend it was a
Multiple
cat, but
times.
mostly
and other
wasn't.
people.
And other people.
Mhm.
And also the car that we were driving.
Yeah.
Right.
That did more damage to me than the cats did, really.
It sure
It
did.
sucks that
Dang,
we
we've
don't
had a
have
very
another ship,
eventful
though.
day.
Right.
All of this to try to restore the council. How are we doing with that, by the way, right now?
Let's see here. In my notes, you had 5 council members. You still don't know where Fazil is, I'm pretty sure. Valian's on the moon.
The other 2 got
Creve and Tyrant are dead.
they got pod people. We don't know what happened to the real.
Well, that's true. You don't know that. That's true.
Mhm.
Now we do.
Oh, no, you don't. I don't
Yeah.
actually have that in my notes. I forgot I wrote that differently. I have Creve, yokai, blah, blah, blah. You
We
bet.
know where. Yeah, Fazil was the one that we left.
Oh, right,
in
that's
the
right. You
room.
did find Fazil in their apartment,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's
we
fine.
we escaped before. No, wait, he escaped with us. We brought him
Yep.
out so we could talk to him.
Fazil's fine. Helgatha's fine. Tyron
Yeah.
was the yokai. Well, one of your
Creed
yokai.
was
The
as
other
well.
yokai.
Right.
And we have the Creve fart imprisoned
You bet.
in a spirit lantern
Yeah,
back
yeah.
at HQ. So maybe we can get him to tell us.
Wasn't
where
it
the-
Evelian that we were
Mm.
looking for?
Valiant is
Yeah.
who you're looking for. Valiant's on the moon. You bet.
On the
Okay.
moon. Okay.
So you've spent a great deal of time finding out what's happened to like half of the council.
Mhm.
Like,
Uh-huh.
It's only been a day. It's not that much time.
That's
I feel
true.
like I feel like this is like an appropriate amount of time to find out a good amount
True.
of information.
Right?
I also feel like this is appropriate time to take a long rest.
Sure.
Yes.
I was just gonna say Helgatha will
I
come through
very
the
much
intercom and be
need
like, "Hey, so since we're
Yeah.
not
A
gonna,
nap.
explode anymore. I
And
can't
we're
make
locked
the
in
lock.
here for 24 hours.
Yeah, why don't you take a little nap?
Uh-huh.
Heal up.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be great.
Hey, Molly, could you maybe, prep a few of those potions while we're resting?
Yeah, that was
Not the
plan.
pain
Mhm.
ones.
Well,
Hey,
those
so,
can be done too. Yeah,
The
no.
pain and the feel good ones.
So
Both are
can I-
important.
Mhm.
I
Very
just
much
take
so.
a brief
Yeah.
moment.
A brief moment.
Peek back in through that
Rena
spectral
will go
spy.
over to Rena's gonna go over to Kai and poke his knee.
Ow.
Oh,
Why,
it's
though?
fine. You're fine.
Right,
Like
embrace the
Steve.
pain. It means you're alive.
My patella is in several pieces.
Again with your spread.
Um, is
Anyway,
there anywhere
So
I
can
can?
we can we get like things back if we take a rest?
can I take a brief second to peek in through the spectral spy and see if I can figure out what happened to Mr. Snack?
Oh yeah, sure. As you look through the spectral spy, you'll see the snack disappear into one of the ventilation ducts.
Uh,
God damn it.
Badly wounding a clear trail of blood, but still alive.
Got out of there
do
before.
we have a problem
But
there,
it didn't
Kai?
pass
Helgatha.
Tanamichi.
Helgatha, there's a
Being
demon snake
at
in your
the-
ventilation system.
I didn't leave the ship. It was sort of blown away in the explosion. You went to get him and put him in the ship.
Okay.
That means it would have waited to the last possible second, or perhaps not been
Okay.
not waited at all, and so much has been jettisoned in the blast.
Mm.
To answer your question about healing, I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here somewhere. Commerce, social actions, inflation, Mikio hazards, blah 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 blah. I do not see that. Here we go. Healing, page 22. I need to go one more page. A character regains 3 vitality points at the beginning of every day. A character who is grievously wounded, which would be those of you down a knee, must either make an average, that is 2 dice medicine check, or have someone else make the check on them to begin healing.
I don't have medicine.
Somebody else is going to have to do it.
I mean, I have 7 total for medicine rolls, but I also have potions.
You get
Jesus.
all of your spirit points back when you rest. You get 3 vitality points back.
So spirit points
hey.
are the key reserve, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, meaningful rest will
And
get
then
you all of
3.
your like brain healing back, but your body heals slower than that.
Okay.
I can't remember how much key I had. Shit.
I will briefly mention Helgatha. Hey,
So,
hey,
Mr. Ship.
you have a demon snack in your ventilation system. Could you maybe pop on the biological containment filters just to trap that guy in there real quick coming out of the hangar bay?
Already done.
Oh, good. We'll handle him later as long as he doesn't have acid spit. He's bleeding very badly, so we don't want that leaking.
Good. Fantastic. You take a little nappy nap and we will talk afterwards.
Nap time.
Mackenzie, do you have any healing? Do you want to make a medicine check on that leg?
Yeah, I do.
You bet. All you need is 2 successes so we can get those 3 hit points back.
Well,
Which is to say, it won't actually fix the knee. It'll just allow you to heal.
I need more dice.
But I only took 3 points of damage, so there you go.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you only took
I
3
have
points
7
of damage.
dice. If I fail this, I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2.
No,
Stop. Shut up,
be
you.
nice.
Okay,
Whose side are
One-
you on?
1 2 2. Those are my fails. 5 5 5 6.
Hey,
so
all
that's 5 successes.
You
Huh?
bet. So Kai's leg is all better.
yay! I have knees, plural, more than one knee.
We are the knights who say knee. Knee. So Kai drifts off to sleep, and while he's asleep, you set his knee. He wakes up with considerably less pain than he went to bed with.
And considerably more knees.
Am I right? 50% more knee. A long rest is 8 hours, but you can take longer than that. Diegetically, how long do you think you rest for? It's been an intense day.
Oh.
Well,
Can I do some stuff?
Of
while
course.
The rest are resting and healing because I'm pretty unbothered.
of course you are.
Um, I was wondering how big is the like gravitational core of the like grav axis?
The
I was
individual element within them?
like the part that controls the gravity.
Yeah,
portion.
about the size of a deck of cards. Why?
Cool. I was wondering if I could kind of fashion like 3 or 4 of them into implosion grenades.
Walk me
I
through
like your
what
thought
that would
process.
do when it was done.
I like
Um,
this.
I would think a when detonated, it would be intense gravity towards the center of wherever that would be
So you
within
want
a
a black
certain
hole in a
radius.
can.
Not a black hole in a can, just intense gravity pulling to
A
one thing
singularity.
aggressively. Yes.
Mhm.
Because there are a lot of applications that doesn't have to affect people, but can also break other shit.
Wait,
And
say that
people.
one more time. You want a what?
An implosion grenade.
Right, which draws things in and crushes them with the pressure of a black hole, yes?
Yes.
Okay. How much radius are we talking? 10 feet? 50? A block?
Uh I didn't want them to be that large. I was thinking 15 feet.
Sure, yeah, you bet.
Or with like a severity like optional like
Yeah.
how big of a do I want this to be?
Sure. And you want to take the grav core out of your axes and have them do that instead.
No, I'm gonna go back to his place and go get more.
Oh, I see. During the 8 hours that everyone else is resting?
Yeah, because I'm pretty fine.
Sure, yeah. And where are you doing this? Where are you doing the reconstruction?
Wherever Helgatha says is okay.
You remind me whose apartment you originally got the grav axis from?
The smelly guy.
Creve.
Creve.
You bet.
Mm-hmm.
Helga that will suggest his apartment. It's not like he's using it, right? And the grav axes, Creve built them, which means there's a workshop in his apartment where he did that. So there's a space for that in a place that is like nobody's using it, right?
Please
Go
tell me
for it.
there's blueprints for it for him.
Yes, but they'll be in Creve's head.
How convenient. We have Creve's head.
We do have we do. Yes, we do.
So yeah,
now,
go
are
for
we
it.
talking? Now, are we talking actual Creve or fart Creve?
I guess the only way to get that information is either out of Creve, with Creve, air quotes, whether you trust him or not, or Helgatha, which means that while everyone else is resting, Thor would have to ask her about that. Is that the kind of thing you'd ask?
When it comes to engineering, yeah.
You bet. Helgatha will express that while Creve has been a tinkerer of like new changed Creve didn't build the workshop, the Grav Tech it's not new, but him playing with it is new. So could be both, might just be the new one. You'd have to raid the workshop itself to be sure. When you get I imagine you do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you make a perception roll to see what you find in there? In the workshop, you'll find a bunch of specialized tools. GravTech, if you were to hit it the wrong way, they're essentially like glowing rocks the size of a deck of cards, like really strange magnets. If you hit them in the wrong spot, they cause grav to shift all over the place. So you need a tool that is light enough that if it was offset by gravity by quite a bit, an exponential amount, it wouldn't rip your arm off. But a tool that is still heavy enough to actually do the job, right? Like, which is to say, there's a couple of companies that make grav tech like tools, like specialized hammers and stuff for that sort of thing. They cost a fortune.
There's probably one in the workshop. Also, what is perception in this? I didn't see that on the thing.
I know it's in here somewhere.
Awareness?
Awareness. There we go.
Insight.
Awareness, because insight is when you study people, not spaces.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is in the workshop, whether you make the roll or not, you'll find a collection of tools to help you work on it. Those wouldn't be hidden away or anything.
Is a success 3 and up or 4 and up? So 1 success.
You bet. You look the place over. You find a set of tools and 2 more grav cores, but no blueprints on how to make them yourself.
Okay.
Sure, he can take one apart and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, have you ever taken a solid state apart?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you mess with the solid state, you lose all your memory.
Yeah.
If you mess up, if you mess with the grav core incorrectly, you get sucked into a black hole and die.
Well, it's more like
not that aggressive.
Deeply pressurized, but yes. So not necessarily a black hole, but more like what would happen if an actual human got into the grav chamber from like Dragon Ball Z. Look, there's this great scene where Vegeta's training at I think 10 times Earth's gravity, and his little son can't keep up, and he goes, "That's because you're at a man's training level." He said that, not me. I'm like, Vegeta, you know that like if he was an actual human, your bones would just rip out your feet, right? Like all of you would just slap through the body.
Yeah, you would in a tenth of a second turn from a human-shaped human to a disc.
Right. And you would need times 10 to get there. That's kind of what you're talking about happening if you mess with one of these things and it goes wrong. The reason I had asked you where you work on it is because if you had said the ship or something like that, and then you made the engineering roll, something very, very terrible could have happened. There's something terrible can still happen. I just need to know what's at risk. The answer is you in the shop, not you and everybody else.
Oh man, mutual destruction.
Man.
Yeah, I would not be against of just taking what tools I can and the grav cores and being like, I need some reading material before I go do this.
Look at you being all smart and shit. You bet.
He was a professor. He is. This is normal procedure.
And I know plenty of teachers and professors who are really, really smart about like 2 things and are dumb as shit the rest of the time.
Luckily, this is the thing he is good at. You remember when he tried to do a social interaction a few sessions ago?
Which is why he hasn't done one since.
They haven't let him.
That's true.
Wisely.
Right. Besides, they have Rena, who's like, hey, right, to like every problem.
I mean,
unless she's like, hey, stab to every other problem, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have to have both sides.
He is my kind of lady.
Both sides of the coin.
Right.
Not my kind of lady.
I mean, that's might be a little bit of a sociopath. It's fine.
It's fine. What's a little sociopathy between friends? It's fine.
Exactly.
And if we were friends, I wouldn't mind.
One of these days, Rena's gonna aim to be friends with Kai. Just watch it.
One of these days, you're gonna have to say something nice about Rena. One of these days.
I mean, depends on how if I can get her to agree to kill her dad.
Oh, that's already on the tables.
No.
Last time we brought this up, you said you didn't want.
Look, Rena
that was also before he cut me off the way he has.
Right.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could have your cake and eat it too. If
with her hands like a.
Listen, it was frozen. It was frozen. It was a very concrete, solid block. It was much easier.
I'm sorry, you ate frozen cake with your fucking knuckles? You caveman.
The icing, the frosting doesn't like squish that way. It's actually more convenient.
Well, actually, yeah, that kind of tracks.
Yeah, see,
knuckle dragging Neanderthal.
Logic and reason.
You say logic in the same way that I said cat.
Yeah, right? That would hurt that would still hurt my teeth though. My teeth are pretty sensitive, so.
He's about to do it again, isn't he? He is. He's gonna pick up bits.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at
yes. Perfect. And it didn't get all over your face either. That's perfect. I now need to do it this way. I need to make a cake now.
You can prime my fork for my cold, dead hands.
Honestly, I've eaten frozen cake too before. It was actually pretty.
Well, sure, but with a fork, right?
No,
No.
Oh,
What do you think? Okay. It's
But I was
similar to when
like
you get an ice
10.
cream sandwich.
Your party is full of heathens.
yeah, that's fine. Just like, look, maybe it's my autism, but like, you want me to eat a thing that leaks with my no. If it melts or squishes, look, paper mache is the devil, right? Like, I'm not.
Oh,
Oh,
I love
yeah.
paper mache.
No,
And it's a cool thing that other people can play with.
I paper
messes
mache
are
a
the
Death
worst.
Star.
Messes are the worst. I'm all for doing hard work. I'm all for getting covered in mud and joint compound and whatever. And the second we're done, I'm scrubbing my hands.
Like 3 times.
right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Hey,
gonna burn,
I-
beat feet into the house and get in there with a scrubby if I have to. That's just
Jay?
coming on me
Mhm.
right now.
I will tell you, I have cooked for my family for over 20 years, which is really upsetting to say.
You're welcome.
I still refuse to physically touch raw meat with my bare hands.
Oh, see, I did that yesterday.
That
Actually,
tracks.
earlier today. I just washed the shit out of my hands immediately after and before.
Yeah, I will use a Ziploc bag like a glove. I will use utensils to pick it up.
Hold on. You won't touch raw. You need like a Ziploc baggy insulation to touch raw meat, but you'll fucking grope frozen cake.
Hey, frozen cake is different
Okay.
than raw meat.
Of
I'm on
True.
Kai's side
two,
with this.
this
Very
is not
much.
a wash in bacteria.
That's
Yeah.
one cake has
Says
salmonella, the other
you.
not. So
There's
much.
One
Well,
is a
did-
cooked, ready-to-eat food, and the other is crawling with bacteria.
And salmonella and E.
Mhm.
coli and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh, I see. So
And
it's a germ
whatever
thing, not a
else.
texture thing. I see.
oh, it's both. It's for me. The texture is indicative of the germ content.
Oh, I see. So if I took said raw meat and I put it, if you took it from the freezer, you'd grope that.
No, it just I'm also aware of how reality works.
I
So
see.
it just I just in a different game, I have a character who has a like paralyzing fear of slimes, jellies, and oozes, and that is sort of me expressing my
I see.
my
Yeah.
aversion to slippery and slimy textures through the character. But yeah,
That's funny. That's funny.
anyway,
So we're all taking a break.
You
and
bet. Everybody
healing.
has a little nap.
Um,
8 hour
Ford's
rest,
gonna
10
die.
hour rest.
may I
Ford's
have a
gonna-
potion so I can get up to full health, even though I know we get 3 points for resting?
If you can get one from what's her name. Hey, Mike, I want you to know that hybrid theory came out in like the year 2000.
Ugh.
Mhm.
Jay, would
I
I
didn't
roll
buy this.
another medicine check for Rena, or would I just give her a potion?
If you have a potion, she can just take it. Mike, in case you weren't sure, that was 25 years ago.
I'm aware. Hey, I will
It
have
was
you know.
3.
With health potions, do they only give us the max health points that we can, or can it go more?
You can't overheal with a health potion, but you
Okay.
don't roll for it. They just do what they
Mhm.
do.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
I got
wanted to
4
I only-
successes, so go ahead and
Four.
just do that.
Oh, I
Oh.
see. You bet.
I didn't buy hybrid theory until Meteora was already out, but
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Look, I took a swing
was
at
a-
an older.
Yeah.
You told me once that your CD collection was, quote, filled with more emo than normal humans know exist, end quote. So I took a shot.
I feel like I didn't say that.
You didn't. What you told me was you went on a road trip with other people and they were dumbfounded at the amount of emo that you had.
Yeah, I believe the phrasing that she used in this instance was, "I didn't know you were this angsty."
Yes, right, right.
That's my
So,
entire Spotify playlist.
Nice.
Uh,
So I was like, what do I know of that's angsty?
Mine
Linkin
is
Park
just
isn't
K-pop
angsty.
Demon Hunters right now. Still,
Yeah, fair.
Mm.
you and
So-
the rest of America.
So I must be the weirdo in that I rejected pretty much I liked all the music, but the only one that got stuck in my head is the one right outside the clinic that's
Yep.
entirely
Soda Pop.
Soda
No,
Pop.
the one before that.
Oh,
Oh, the one from the K-drama show.
That one, you bet.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't
I never
remember the
heard
name
that
off the top of my
sung
head,
in a
but-
male voice before. That was neat. It's lived in my head since then.
Mhm.
It's pretty
That
great.
might be
watched the
the
show yet.
only. That might be the only one that I do not have in my head in any fashion.
See, you and pretty much everyone else. Yeah.
I haven't watched the show yet.
Everyone else is up
We
to their
just
eyeballs
watched
in
it for the
Golden
first
Idol
time
instead.
like 3 days ago.
It's
Or
such
2
a
days
weird
ago.
movie because
It's good.
it sounds and looks like an AI did its best to make a
Yes.
movie that would appeal to your 13-year-old Korean daughter. But
Uh-huh.
I mean that all of that in the best possible way. It was great.
It was very
Like,
charming.
It was fun.
It's
The
still like
fact
number
that it got
one.
it got one trailer and then immediate to streaming drop on Netflix with no promo, no marketing.
Crushed
Word
it.
of mouth fucked all of that
And-
out the window and said this is the thing.
Didn't it also like beat out like BTS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It beat BTS on like
And
most
right
streamed.
as of yesterday, the day before, it's the
K-pop
most watched
of all
Netflix
time.
thing I think ever.
I thought it was the
Mhm.
second.
It was until it
I-
beat out. Oh crap! I forget
Also
what
in
the
Korea,
Red
it's
Notice.
number one
Red
on like
Notice.
Red
all
Notice, mhm.
platforms.
Yeah.
So Spotify, YouTube, like just all
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them,
Mhm. Everything.
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
huge.
Everybody takes their meaningful 8 rest, 10
Uh-huh.
rest, whatever it is, and you are awoken by the sound of lots and lots of cheering on the outside of the ship, and you hear Helga going, "No, shit."